Maybe
Okay.
we shouldn't have done it together.
Right. It's recording.
Okay.
Okay, please state your name.
My name is Pam Alvis.
And how long have you been a patient?
A year, just a little over a year now.
Yeah. And how did you hear about Maximize Living?
Don and Sandy Knopfsinger have been friends of ours for years and years and years, and we were out to dinner one night, and my husband decided to tell them that I was having problems with urinary tract infections and had for over a year. And and Don was so very nice to say, well, Kevin can help with that. And we both looked at him and said, Kevin can help with a urinary tract infection. And he said, well, yeah, come in and see him. So we came in and saw him, and I was on 5 different medications for that urinary tract infection that I'd had for a year. And within 6 weeks of coming in to see Dr. Kevin, I was off of all of those medications. And to me that was a miracle, because it's very, very painful to live with something like that. And just have them add one more medicine and one more medicine and one more medicine. And that was just the beginning for me. Kevin we've known Kevin since he was a little boy, and so he knew that I've had MS now. I was diagnosed 29 years ago with MS. And he said, now that we've got this done with, he said, let's try for something else and see what we can do on the MS. And I said, okay. And so he started treating the different, the things with my back that have to do with the MS. And there was a little setback. I had an exacerbation in February, but normally when I would have an exacerbation, I would go on horrible medication, and instead I came to see Kevin, and within 8 weeks I was completely over that exacerbation with no medication. Normally it would take 6 weeks to be off, but I'd be on these horrendous medications that just did horrible things to me, and so that extra 2 weeks was more than more than worth it to me. And since then I have not only gone off that, I've gone off of high blood pressure medication, thyroid medication, and I am completely drug-free at this point. Some of the exercises that Dr. Kevin's been having me do, I've had extreme pain in my feet for years, and from some of the exercises that he's been having me do along with everything else, my pain is probably a third to a half of what it was before, which is is even more miraculous to me than the urinary tract infections were, because I've lived with it so long, and it's been such a it's ruled my life in so many ways. And so it's amazing the different things. You just don't realize how much is involved with your spinal cord and your back, and what happens to the rest of you when it's not in order. And I know it's going to take a while to get my body back the way that it's supposed to, but the journey has begun, and I'm working on it, and I'm working real strong with Kevin on what I need to do, and I'm starting to change my diet now. It's taking a little bit longer for me to work my family and to getting some of the other stuff going, but we're working on that now, and it is what it is at this point, and I'm just thrilled that it's where it's at, and that's where it is.
That's so amazing. So what do you want people to know about Maximize Living?
That when you come here, it's not something that just is something that's done to you like most chiropractic because I've gone to chiropractic for years and it was just something that was done to me. This is something that you have to engage in also. And it's something that you have homework. You have things that you have to do and work along with the doctor in order to help yourself. And so it's not just something that, like I said, that is done to you. It's something that you have to do also. And you have to work with Dr. Kevin, and you have to work with the Maximize Living principles. And you have to be as engaged in the whole process as the doctor is with you.
Thank you so much, Mom. I love you.